Piracy has a long and tumultuous history filled with daring raids, infamous outlaws, and the struggle for control of the seas. Let's dive into the fascinating world of these maritime rebels. From the Mediterranean Sea to the Caribbean, pirates have left an indelible mark on history. Their legendary escapades have inspired countless books, movies, and Halloween costumes that never seem to go out of style. So, grab your imaginary cutlass and join me on a voyage through the rum-soaked world of pirates. Piracy actually began earlier than you think. Clay tablets from around 1350 BC tell of sea raiders beginning not just to plunder ships, but also capturing Babylonian towns. The tablets mention two groups of pirates, the Lukka and the Sheridan, who partly attacked Egypt and partly served as auxiliary troops in Egyptian service. Even a century later, the Sheridan remained a threat, with Ramses II recording on the Tanis stele the following: "The unruly Sheridan whom no one had ever known how to combat. They came boldly sailing in their warships from the midst of the sea, none being able to withstand them." Piracy also played a significant role in ancient Greece and the Hellenistic period. The Mediterranean, with its wealth of trade routes, became a hotspot for pirates. In early periods, piracy was often an accepted part of warfare or survival. For instance, the Taphians mentioned in Homer's Odyssey were notorious sea raiders. During the Hellenistic period, piracy grew more organized, with entire regions like Crete turning it into a major industry. Notable pirates like Glaucidas operated in the 4th century BC, terrorizing the Aegean, until naval powers like Rhodes initiated anti-piracy campaigns in the 3rd century BC. These campaigns, particularly in the Aegean, helped curb piracy as the rulers armed merchant vessels and pursued pirate fleets. Now, after talking about how piracy began, let's start with one of the most known pirate to us. Blackbeard-born Edward Teach made quite a name for himself in the early 18th century. He was born around 1680 in Bristol, England, but details about his early life are not well known to us. However, we do know that he began his seafaring career as a privateer during the War of the Spanish Succession. Essentially, a privateer is a pirate with a permission slip from the government. Now, Teach didn't officially become Blackbeard until he took command of his own ship, and what a ship it was. The Queen Anne's Revenge, formerly a French slave ship called La Concorde, was captured by Blackbeard in 1717 and modified to carry 40 cannons, which was a huge upgrade from the 14 it originally had. Blackbeard's fearsome reputation wasn't just due to his pirating prowess. No, it was also his unique fashion sense. He would tie slow-burning fuses into his beard and light them during battle. After 2 years of sailing, Blackbeard met his match in November 1718, off the coast of Ocracoke Island in North Carolina. The British Navy, led by Lieutenant Robert Maynard, was determined to put an end to his reign of terror. In a fierce battle, Maynard's forces surprised Blackbeard. Legend has it that even after being shot 5 times and slashed across the body more than 20 times, Blackbeard kept fighting. Finally, Maynard's men overpowered Blackbeard, and he was killed. His head was then severed and hung from the bow of Maynard's ship as a grim trophy. But what he achieved in the end was that his legacy still lives on, not just in history books, but in popular culture. From Robert Louis Stevenson's Treasure Island to the Pirates of the Caribbean films, or one of the most popular animes called One Piece, Blackbeard's larger-than-life persona continues to captivate imaginations. If you enjoyed this video and want a part 2, including the other famous pirates like William Kidd, Anne Bonny, and so on, then be sure to write me a comment down below. Thank you.